So, with the excitement building up for the third Deadpool movie, I thought, why not go back in time? It is, of course, it is within the theme of the movie, time travel and everything. But in this video, we're gonna go back to 2013, to be exact. A time when Deadpool was still Green Lantern, or better yet, butchered by Fox Studios. Well, I know this is a somewhat like retrospective review, let's play, because I'm going to show a little bit of like the gameplay, like my gameplay. Might be stuttery at times, but like bear with me. But back to the point, even though it is a retrospective, I'm not going to tell you like the full backstory of the game, like who made it. I know it was made by Activision, but I'm not going to tell you the knees and elbows of the production. You can find that stuff on Google. But yeah, it was released in 2013, so some of the stuff might be clunky. I know the camera was giving me a bunch of problems. It took me a while to get used to it, but it was released for the PS3, the 360, and the Master Race, of course, PC. It's a Deadpool game. Nope. Ryan Reynolds wasn't in it. Nope. It wasn't Disney, but it was Marvel. This Marvel. Man, I used to watch the old movies, like the old Marvel movies, and focus on the logo to see if I would see some snaps of the said character or characters in the case of the X-Men, because I was a fan. But yeah, I guess it was the first case of Easter eggs in these movies, man. The game though, back to the game. Nolan North is the mark with the mouth, and his performance was pretty well done, I must say. I enjoyed playing through the game with his comedic timing and like his quirky personality. It's probably the most authentic performance after the one in the comics, of course. That one is just spectacular. It can't be beat, according to most people. Mostly just comic readers though. The game, in terms of reviews, it was pretty positive. It was right in the middle, actually. Back then, being right in the middle wasn't such a bad thing, I think IGN gave it like 6, and on Metacritic, it's got a few greens, mostly yellow though, and the 4% down there that really hated it. Probably the worst game they ever played. But yeah, the game is 11 years old, but the game itself, as you play it, it looks like it was dropped a few years ago, honestly, like 5 at max, because the graphics look pretty okay to me, It's a third person hack and slash, and honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way, because when I'm thinking of a Deadpool game, this is what I imagine.
Dreams, yes. Delusions? No! You know what else is good to have? Skills!
Sure, it can be polished, it can be like cleaned up a little bit, especially the camera. That camera. But yeah, hack and slash used to be such a fun genre, I don't know why people nowadays expect like depth and open world, all these things that's just like are popular nowadays in games. But back in the day, like hack and slash, just a simple, plus this got guns, Deadpool, guns and swords, can't go wrong. It's not Devil May Cry or anything. I know Devil May Cry is like the standard for like hack and slash, especially the 5th game, but it's a pretty good game. I enjoyed playing through it.
Oh, I love old 8-bit games! Yeah, we do too. This game isn't old.
Or 8-bit, moron.
Hey, dummy, in old school games, you gotta find the key to things. Hey, look at the boner over here. You said boner!
But of course, we have to go through the bad. No game is perfect. Now, most people will tell you that the gameplay mechanics, they can get stale. And yeah, the combat and the level design can be a bit repetitive over time. But it's a hack and slash, I'm not expecting crazy mechanics from a hack and slash. I don't know why you would, but I can see how most people can be bored of doing the same stuff over and over again, like with the desire for novelty being no higher than it is today. But me, I like routine, stability. I find comfort in consistency and familiarity. Plus, I'm a casual gamer. I'm not a pro at anything, and it takes a while for me to get into a zone or like get good at the game, you know. As you can see with my gameplay, I'm not the best. So repetitive, I like that, but that's just me. Now, of course, I do enjoy open world and like more mechanics in a game, you know, if done right, of course. But like, you won't find me complaining about a linear level design. If the game is fun, and personally, I had fun with this one. It was on my backlog, and I'm glad the movie finally made me play it because it was fun. And the humor, well, like this guy says, you know, I can't say it better than him. The gags find their marks. If you like Deadpool, give it a shot. I mean, if you like Deadpool, I think you should give it a shot. Plus, it ran on my shitty system. I'm sure it can run on yours. The game captures everything you like about the character. You know, he breaks the fourth wall. The pop culture referencing humor is there. The voice acting is spot on. I mean, he does a really good job of making you believe he's Deadpool.
Boy, is this gonna take?
It's no more than 20 ounces.
What? No, I hate the metric system. How much in American?
Let's see, you carry the 7...
Dude, fuck math. Just use all of it.
This Nolan fella really doesn't. The story is original, so you won't have people saying, they didn't add this from the comics, or they didn't do justice to this. You know, you gotta love those people. So yeah, you won't be hearing none of that. The art direction is pretty good, I like it, you know, but what I like the most about it is that it stands alone as its own thing.
Wait, budget? What the hell, man?
Dad, you do realize all games have budget.
Peter, sweetheart, Boobola, let me remind you that my website got 15 million hits the weekend we announced. 1 million 1? 1 million 2? Cough it up.
And that is a novel in today's age, because everybody's trying to make a franchise, you know. Everything has to be like linked and everything. This is just a pure like simple game, hack and slash. It's alone. You know, you don't have to know anything before you play it. You don't have to know anything after you play it. You just play it, put it to bed, have some fun, you know? Simple. The game has cool stuff like this.
Psylocke? Domino. Boner? Engaged. What are you ex-babes doing here?
We'd probably know if we'd read the original script.
Deadpool, you need to listen to me. Mr. Sinister has taken over Chance
Hard
White's
to
center.
believe we used to date her.
How do you dump her? She's hot.
Not as hot as Psylocke.
Were you even paying attention?
Wolverine? Rogue? Hey, you're here too.
I reading the script.
Like the girl said, we gotta go to Genosha if we're gonna stop Mr. Sinister from...
Wait, Genosha the island? Hey, we'll have to fly there. Are we taking the Blackbird? Oh, I always wanted to fly the Blackbird.
No goddamn way.
And this, of course. So go check it out. Now if you liked the video, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Till next time. Ciao.
Movie. Time to wake up. Rise and shine, Stubby. Wake up. Up and at it. Fine then. That's for all the clowns. That's for never calling just to say hi. That's because I get aroused when they slap me. That's for all the furry midgets in the world. That's because I feel like. What? Oh, you. Wake up. Wake up. That's because the player keeps smashing the button. That's because I like slapping fleshy things with this hand. I guess he's not waking up.